YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Greatly appreciate you clicking on the video today. We're back in the Luther series, and boy do I need this first year to be done. We are brutal. It is tough to move the ball most games. It's almost impossible to stop people. It's just been brutal. 41-3, 32-10, 43-14, 40-24 in our favor, but that's an FCS team. Get blown out by Toledo, who is playing super well, by the way, but still. We lose a close one to Central Michigan. We lose a close one to Miami of Ohio, and then we beat Ball State last week. We got 5-2 Buffalo. Then we have a big 2-game stretch here for recruiting, and then we finish the year with Bowling Green. So it's been tough, man. It's been really tough. But without further ado and a little less complaining until about the second quarter, let's hop into the game against Buffalo. Offense gets to start here on the field first, and we're going to go read option. And Ivor Eric. That is the most Norse name that we have on the team, and it is awesome. I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. All right. Let's see what we get here. Blackburn bursts through the line. That's going to be a first down for the Norse. Blackburn is definitely one of, if not our best offensive player for the year. Edicott obviously is one as well. But when we are playing well, it's because we have Blackburn that has been kind of the catalyst. So Blackbird's going to pick up one more yard. Those mid lines are tough. I really don't know what. Typically, if they strafe, then you're not supposed to pull it. But that time they strafed, and I didn't pull it, and we didn't get anything. But anyway, McGuthers makes a catch, and we are moving the ball pretty easily here so far. A lot of our problems, especially as of late when the games are getting closer, is trying to score in the red zone. So that's another thing that we really need to work on, which is odd, because if you think about it, we should be able to be pretty good in the red zone just with the offense that we run, but we're just not, because we just don't have the players right now to run the offense well. So rocket toss to Endicott, and he is brought down. After a gain of 6, though, we are now inside the red zone at the 18-yard line. We just ignored the end. Sick. Love it. It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. I really hate this play call, but we're just gonna stick with it. Do we got it? Nope, it's going to be a pick 6. Just the arm strength was not there. We were also falling backwards. That is such a Luther Norse way to finish that really promising drive. Our corner just got toasted, and he didn't throw it. We get home, though. Ray, I mean, he has been a definite bright spot on this team this year. He has been so unreal. Jared Ray, he's led the team in tackles almost every week. Just bring him down, please. Man, that was such a missed opportunity as well. But yeah, Jared Ray has been absolutely everywhere. He has by far been our best defender. We get 0 pressure. We only rush 3 though, so I guess that would make sense why we don't get any pressure, but that gives them time for their dig route to come super late across the field, by the way. So Buffalo is starting to move the ball out from underneath their own goal post, and they are just that was an RPO, and I don't know how he held on to that ball, to be quite honest with you. But they are now on the other side of the 50, and Ray on cue again in the backfield. He has 30 solo tackles, 5 sacks. I mean, this guy does it all. He has a couple picks too, I believe. Truthfully, he might win linebacker, the best linebacker in the nation, which would be wild. He's like a 62 overall or something insane. They're going to get it out to the tight end and come up, make a great tackle. 4th and 2. So the defense, as I'm rambling about Jared Ray, figure it out here just past the 50, and we are going to get a punt. What a great job by the defense, dealing with the sudden change of the interception and being able to spine up a little bit as they started to really move the ball down the field. So starting the offense of possession with Blackburn, and can go beat this guy down the field. He did too. Oh my, what the throw was that? Go was wide open and we underthrow him by that much. Okay. Oh, this is brutal. 2 times, 2 of the same plays. I'm not even going to lie to the fact that I just ran the same play twice. And we got the same look both times. And we miss our target both times. Oh, and then we get a kick that has a backspin. Oh my goodness. 2:46 left here in the first quarter, and it is 0-0. RPO again. I mean, I gotta find that tight end, and I just gotta be the opposite linebacker because they're just RPOing us to death right now. This time they do hand it off. They only get about 2. This defense, outside of playing, like the big teams, the Minnesotas, the Iowas, the Iowa States, they've been playing pretty well, and Toledo. But Toledo seems to be on a level of nobody, to be honest. But outside of those 3 games, the defense has played really well. Really, really well. And again, MAC teams, right? And they're going to punt from their own 38. Do they not have a kicker? Like, what are we doing? And it's going to be, at the end of the day, that's an 18-yard punt. That would just not sit well with me. All right, back to Blackburn, back to the ground. O'Neal is just not doing it through the air right now. So we're just going to, I almost called the play again. It's my favorite play to call in the playbook. But it's not my favorite if we can't execute it and make a throw to a wide open guy 2 straight plays. Blackburn with the nifty juke move out of the fullback. I love it. Just a reminder, he is a converted running back to fullback. So he's a running back playing fullback right now. Just because that's... Oh, no. I thought that was a dig route. So he has a good juke move, a decent juke move. I shouldn't say good. He has a decent juke move His speed is much better than what a fullback typically would be. But that is going to be the final play of the first quarter. And it is 0-0. Defense doing a great job against this 5-2 Buffalo team. They are 4-1 in the conference, I think. So, like, this isn't a team that, is a pushover, at least in the max senses of things, right? So, we're doing a great job of staying connected and moving the ball. We just had an interception down here in the red zone, the first possession. They're just these things that have happened that just have derailed our drives. Sorry, I was thinking about how I should have ran that the other way, but didn't. So, okay, I really don't like this play call. I'm just going to go to this. I don't really like this one either, but another interception. He's a true freshman quarterback. True freshman quarterback. True freshman quarterback. Defense needs to come up big. Sasdu with a great tackle in the backfield. Going to throw it right across the middle. We're going to be there to make the tackle. 3rd and 9. We're going to bring some pressure here. We just haven't been able to disrupt this quarterback's timing much. So we're going to go ahead and bring some pressure here on 3rd and 9. And it gets home. Wells with the sack. And they're going to have to punt again. So, yet again, the defense doing the job, especially after a turnover. So, what a great job by our defense, yet again stepping up. Sudden changes. I mean, that's really what it comes down to, and they're figuring it out, and they're getting it done, and that's what we need. All right. I don't know where those guys are going, but I love that they gave Endicott that much space to roam. For sure. For sure. All right. Can we continue to run the ball? Not on that play. The issue is they're kind of they're able to sell out on the run right now because of how bad we've been in the passing game. We do get a completion. We do make it a very manageable 3rd and 3. Can we get back to this? I want Blackburn. Blackburn's going to pick up the first down. Great job up front. Well, I shouldn't say great job. Good enough job up front to get the blocks down. I thought we were going to get stuffed by the way that it looked at the beginning of that play. We're just going to roll out and scramble for 6 yards. Just didn't feel confident in letting go of any of those options. So we're going to pitch it out to Endicott. Does he have the speed? He has the angle, and that's a touchdown for the Norse. 7-4-7 as he sails into the end zone, and it is going to be 7-0 here to start. Well, I guess to almost end the first half. First score happens with 2:44 left in the second quarter. So, big defensive battle. We've moved the ball. However, we've turned it over twice. So, they take it out of the end zone and only get to the 11-yard line. I don't know why that was the choice, but I love it. Little read option. Wells gets in there. He's going to make the tackle in the backfield. He has 3 tackles for losses, including a sack. So he's playing super well. Playing super well today to match Ray. And then Ray says, hold up, I'm here. And he gets home for a sack. We got to bring pressure. We can keep them off the press just so they don't get beat deep, but bring pressure in case they threw it. And then we had enough guys up there, so he was not able to break free, and they have to punt yet again. Are they going to wait for the 2-minute warning? Nope. They're going to go ahead and punt it, but after the punt, it would be the 2-minute timeout. As we're going to find a little bit of space, just don't have the speed or the acceleration to do a whole lot with that. But now we have just under 2 minutes. See if we can go and score yet again, as O'Neal finds a bunch of space right up the middle on the QB counter. Oh, that was also an option. Ha! Whoops. Didn't need it. Wide open for O'Neal. It's good to see him get a little confidence here towards the end of the half after the 2 picks early. But just something we need to continue to build on, especially doing this with him. But they brought a lot of pressure there, so not much we could do with that. 3rd and 5. We're going to see what Blackburn can get us here on 3rd down. Buffalo's going to call a timeout. We're not going to punt or kick a field goal here. We're going to try to go for this. And Blackburn's going to be stuffed. God, it wasn't even the read guy either. That's tough. D-tackle makes a good play. With the lack of scoring, should we have went for that? Probably. But also, we should be able to have confidence in our O-line. I know that sounds kind of crazy to get 2 yards, especially with a fullback. But we don't, and here we are. But we turn it over to our strength right now in our defense. Are they blocking? No, it's around. Come up with a little toss to the flat. We're not going to call timeouts. Our offense isn't prolific enough to score. So they're going to go ahead and take one more shot here. And a shot it is. We're going to get an interception. That might be the first of the year for the defense. I'm not even lying to you. We get an interception to end the half. 7-0 here at Buffalo. A not very entertaining first half by any stretch of the imagination, but we're able to move the ball. Endicott has 84 yards rushing. He has a touchdown. So we've been able to move the ball. Just untimely turnovers for sure is what's derailing us at this point in time. So something that we need to work on and make sure that we continue to try to avoid. But we go ahead and kick off to Buffalo to start the second half. And can the defense continue? It's been kind of the MO to have a really good first half and then struggle in the second half stopping offenses. So we'll see if that trend is broken here today at Buffalo. Hopefully it is. Otherwise I might pull the plug on this whole operation. No, I'm just kidding. We try to bring pressure, don't get there. Tight end makes the catch and breaks a tackle, picks up the first down, and much, much more. Just a reminder that Buffalo was moving the ball pretty regularly in the first half, and then once they passed half the midfield, defense just built a backbone and just came up with stops, which is obviously very important. RPO, safety comes up, makes a tackle. It's going to be 3rd and 1. They're going to go no huddle here. Saw something that they really liked. We're going to change what they saw, though. And he's still going to pick up the first down. He has head first, so breaks the first tackle almost every single time. on contact. So they go back to another little read option look, hands it off, and it is stopped in the backfield. So we have a bunch of tackles for losses here today against Buffalo. They just don't seem very good. As Ray adds a pass deflection to his resume for the day. He is, again, I know I'm a brokered record, and you think that I'm glazing, right? But he's just been that good cross screen, and that's going to be incomplete. They're going to have to punt yet again. They pass midfield, and we just find a way to stop them. I mean, it's just kind of the way that it's been the entire time, and it's been really interesting to watch. There's no way that sits at the 1, right? And it sure did. All right, backed up, and I mean backed up, half-yard line, if that. We're going to give it a little rocket toss to Endicott. He is going to find a way to get out and get 9 yards. And, yeah, that is definitely something that we needed. Bad. We're going to go QB power, pick up the first down. And we're kind of in a position now where we can drain a lot of this clock. And see if we can find a way to win here. It has been less than pretty, as the Louisville Cardinals are ranked 9th in the nation right now. That's an interesting little tidbit of information. I feel like they're never good in sim that I remember in this game, but maybe I'm forgetting something. As we pitch it out to Endicott, he picks up the first down. He has been really good today. I don't know if this play is going to work on this one. See what this corner does if he tries to bite down in the middle run. He really didn't. So we're going to get tackled for a loss there. Maybe going to the well one too many times. Might have been the case there. So, yeah, I really don't like this play call either. Just roll to the left. Can he make that throw? Oh, no. He made the throw, just we didn't come down with it. Yeah, that was a pretty risky throw, not going to lie to you. I regretted it the minute I threw it. Stops the clock, which is an issue because we just wanted to run most of this clock down in the third quarter, and that's not going to happen. So it is now 4th down. The kick is up, and they're going to get it at about the 40-yard line. So defense is up again here. See if they can keep them from scoring points. And they're going to hand it off. Both linebackers in the backfield at Water Wells again. I like that name too. At Water Wells. Crossing routes. There's no way he catches that. Great coverage by our secondary there in zone coverage. This time we're gonna go man. We gotta get home. We don't, and they're gonna beat man coverage every single time that we run it if we can't get pressure. So how they picked up all them people, I have no idea. This is definitely not standing, by the way. There's no way this stands, right? There's no way. Okay. If I was able to get that pitch off, we would probably still be running. Pitch it. Oh, no. All right, well, this possession is not going well. O'Neal is just ice cold. He's just had a tough day, to be honest. Oh, if I didn't bump into 64, I would have probably been running forever. All right, let's see if we can pin him here. I just feel like I'm always sky kicking it, and I don't have the sky kick on. And it's very frustrating. Okay, if we're not bringing pressure, I am not playing man-to-man. All right, back on the defense. Oh, and that's where I was supposed to be. That's tough. Got me on the play action. They've been pretty heavy on first down runs. So, great play call by them. Pass again. Went to the wrong short route. All right, see if we can get a play to get them behind the sticks here. Bring a little pressure on first down. They've been passing it a lot here as the third quarter is winding down. They're going to go to the run, and we are there for the tackle at Water Wells. Yet again, a tackle for loss. He has been just in the backfield the entire game today. Little RPO look. We are able to stay on it. They hand it off 3rd and 8. Going to bring pressure again here. We need to get home. I mean, we need something to happen for this quarterback to get rid of it quick. Otherwise, we're going to be in trouble. And instead of that, our D end gets up and blocks it. What a great play. Okay, so they punt from the 38, but they kick from the 36. I'm confused. Kick is up. Kick is good. Oh, my goodness. He could have kicked that from 45 probably. They get on the board 7-3. 26 seconds left here in the third quarter. Man. The way our offense has been moving here in the second half, it is cause for some concern. But we're going to do our best to eat this clock up. When you think of wins by like Army and Navy and like those different types of schools, right, that rely on the triple option, very rarely are they pretty wins, right? Very good defense. Offense does enough in the run game, beats them up throughout the game, and it's just the way that it has to be, right? So we're looking to win a game like that. We're not scoring a lot of points, nothing just jumping off the stat page, just grinding it out, turnovers in the air, just not great football, but hey, we're in position to win here. Let's get it done, right? Let's just get it done. Blackburn hasn't been much of a factor in the second half. Endicott has been that guy more so, but we're going to really rely on Blackburn here down the stretch. I say that, and he has over 100 yards. Or at 100 yards, I should say. Endicott's got to be close as well. So we've been running the ball really, really well behind this atrocious offensive line. We run a quarterback counter, and that was blocked to perfection. What a play. I love that. That never works, by the way. Never worked. First time it's ever worked, I think. Oh, I love it. All right. Getting down to 6 minutes left here. Blackburn is stuffed there. He does get over 100 yards, though. Do we dare go to the air? Might not be a terrible idea. Try to hit go on this little crossing route. We're just going to scramble. We're going to get back to the line of scrimmage, but we're not going to make a mistake. Right? The only thing is we didn't get it closer for third down. I mean, that would be the only like mistake that I could see in that situation. And now we do have to punt, which has not been our strong suit today. See if we can pin them down here. And that's going to be a really good punt. Inside the 5-yard line. They have a long way to go now. We're going to bring some pressure. What are we at here? We're gonna back out of the pressure. We're going to react to the change. We're going to get back into the pressure look. What the heck was that? The camera just broke. That's funny. We're going to shoot through the gap with the safety, and it's going to be 3rd and 14. We're going to bring pressure. We gotta. Atwater Wells in the backfield, 9-3, a 6-point lead now. And we get the ball. So, please just catch it. Good Lord. That's a great spin move out of you. I love that. All right. What do we got here? 4 minutes left. We just need to sustain this drive here. Sustain it. Blackburn says sustain it. Let's just have huge plays. Blackburn's beat up a little bit, obviously, right? It's a lot of carries, a lot of big bodies hitting him every play as a fullback. QB power, and he fumbled it. Please, just get on it. Thank you. Holy, Ashton finds the ball. I mean, it was open. We had a bunch of yards. He just is struggling today. 2 picks. Fumbled a pitch, but we ended up getting it back. Fumbled that one. Buffalo's D-tackle tackled both my quarterback and my quarterback all in one. So there's that. This play should be wide open. And it is. We're going to get the first down. They're going to call their second timeout of the half. Trying to use them early. I don't blame them, but also it's not really going in their favor. So then we can, okay, yeah, we got there. Can we, thank you. Gonna pitch it out to Endicott. He's going to pick up like 8. So, going to be 2nd and 2. They use their final timeout. So, after this play, we'll get to the 2-minute timeout. We're going to use Blackburn here. Unless they really sell out for him. Which they kind of did, to be honest. But we're going to go ahead and let Blackburn get that first down. And that's going to be the 2-minute timeout. One more first down. This game is over. So, let's see what we can do here. Looks like we have plenty of space on the outside, which we do. Pitch it to Endicott. Spin back. There's the first down, and we should be in the clear for finishing this game. What a performance, mainly by the defense. The offense moved the ball. We had 2 guys over 100 yards rushing, Blackburn, Endicott. I mean, we were able to move it. We just turned it over in key spots, and it's just one of those things that you can't turn the ball over and expect to do really good things. So we're kind of just getting more points here for no good reason at all, and just feel like it. I'm worried because Truman's back in the game, and that means that Blackburn is hurt or just wear and tear to the oblivion. We're going to go for 2 here because why not? And we're going to try to get O'Neal a little bit of confidence throwing the ball, as the 2-point play is good. And that is going to do it. 17-3 here on the road against Buffalo. Granted, probably should have been 9-3, but just trying to get a little bit of offensive confidence going. Just a little. 3 of 10. Oof. A QB rating of 4 is brutal. 30% completion, only 22 yards, 2 interceptions to no touchdowns. Oof. Blackburn, 21 carries for 119. Endicott, 16 carries for 128, 2 touchdowns. O'Neal ran it relatively well, but he fumbled twice. So just some things that we need to work on for him for sure. Yeah, we don't need to look at receiving. That's just depressing. Atwater Wells, 10 total tackles, 6 for loss. Ray, second in the team with 8 total tackles, 5 for loss. Wu, 5 tackles, 2 for loss. Northrop got 3 tackles for loss. Snyder and Dew also have 2 for a loss. Bray, 2 sacks, 1 for Wells. 1 interception by Clay as well. So defense played super well. Offense moved the ball. We just couldn't score really a lot of points today. Bye week means recruiting update. There's not much to update. We have 1 commit. 4-star though. 4-star commit, but only 1. We are quickly losing ground to Indiana and Texas A&M here for this 4-star right guard. The visit's going to be huge, and like, we need him to commit after the visit, otherwise we're in trouble. And the issue with that is we don't blow people out. So this halfback contact seeker is probably going to be a fullback more so than anything else. He is also on for week 12. We have an athlete, Thumper, we are looking pretty good at. Right tackle, 4-star, we're looking okay at, but NC State's starting to come after him a little bit. An athlete quarterback with dual threat, only 81 speed, 88 throw power, deep accuracy is terrible, but at this point we're just trying to get people in. We are going to jump on this left guard because he is coming next week on campus, so we're going to try to get him here as well. So just 350 points, man, is tough, especially when we're putting 50 hours into, 4 guys in 4 stars, trying to get 4 stars here early. But, like, the portal, we're probably going to be sitting and looking at a bunch of 3 stars and maybe even 2 stars. But guess what? They are way better than the guys we have right now. So, first of 2 big recruiting weeks here, as we have 3 people on campus this week, 2 next week. And as you just saw during the bye week, we are struggling to get people here at Luther. So, without further ado, let's hop in and head home to take on UMass. Offense gets the start here. Night game in Decorah. Wish I would have saw that was a night game. We would have wore like our all blacks or something. Blackburn starts the night with a carry, getting 2 yards. See if we can be as prolific on the ground as we were last week. Oh no, that's not a good start. What am I doing? What am I doing, man? All right, what do we got? Defense. Well, RPO us to death, per usual. Man, my mood from that win just went right out the window after that play, man. We're going to chase down the quarterback, bring him down for a 2-yard sack. Come on, defense. Hold him to a field goal here. Come on. They're going to float it out. They're going to catch it. They're going to be out at the 2. 3rd and 2, though. They can get a first down. It's like right at the line of, or the goal line, though, so we're just going to burst through there, and they're going to have to kick a very short field goal here on the road. Did we push him back too much for him to sneak it in here? That's the real question. We didn't. Let's go. That's huge. All right, let's put the fumble behind us. O'Neal is freezing cold per usual. He just always is, it feels like. Just untimely interceptions, untimely fumbles as Blackburn finds a bunch of space there. Just, he's been so good. Just so good. It's really nice to just be able to hand it off to the fullback and just assume that we're going to get 4 or 5 yards, except for that play when we just don't block the guy that's right on the center. Doesn't matter, though, because in the very next play, he gets all those yards plus some back. So he's just unreal. He really is. We're going to go right back to the fullback dive, actually. I just didn't like the look of how they're lined up. Shouldn't have done that either because he was right on the center. Should have known he wasn't going to get blocked. Okay, let's go. Let's get to the outside here a little bit. That safety crept up. I don't know if I like this play anymore. He doesn't do a good job of setting the edge. He does a good enough job, but... So, offense stalls just a little bit here. See if we can pick up this big third down. We're going to give it to Blackburn. 4th and 4. This is probably a go-for-it situation, to be honest. See if Thompson can get open underneath here. He can't. Our dig route was, we just had no arm strength to get it there, apparently. All right. Turnover on down there. I'm not the read guy, I don't believe. Ray got sucked up. They threw it right over the top of his head, and they are now back in business. So, sitting right on that. Yeah, they're going to throw it over the top. Touchdown, UMass. Good Lord. 2 turnovers, man. Oh, you would think I would learn, man. You'd think I'd learn. I mean, there's nothing we could do defensively there. It was just 2 plays that manipulated our defense, which great play calls on their end, but all right, back to work. Back to work. Blackburn's only going to pick up about 2. I am distraught right now. Blackburn's going to pick up about 10 yards there. That definitely helps. I don't feel comfortable going QB power with O'Neal right now. No, he's not ice cold. I don't completely understand that. He hasn't done anything since his fumble, so it's interesting. All right, can Ward get open here? I want to get him the ball more. He's a playmaker. He's probably our fastest guy on our team as he's running away from that linebacker. Great job there, just doing what he needed to at the quarterback spot. Just doing what he needed to. Get it out there. Let him run under it. Let him run away from him. It's going to be the last play of the first quarter. Game moves pretty quick when we are able to control the ball for the most part. Oh, man. 7-0 UMass. I mean, here's the thing, right? Realistically, the guys that are on campus this week, I don't know if they're going to end up committing. They have Tier 4, Tier 5 recruiting pipelines that are now into the mix, and I mean, we can't compete with that, especially if we're trying to blow teams out. That's just not going to happen. We just don't blow teams out, especially when they score first. I mean, it's just one of those things, right? So maybe we bust a couple big runs, but again, we don't really have those home run hitting guys, right? We just got to continue to wear and tear these guys until they break, essentially. So it's really where we're at this point in time, as we get that first down on a third down run. Blackburn, I mean, he's the closest thing we got to a home run guy outside of Ward, probably, but Ward just doesn't get touches. So, great job there by Blackburn and the O-line. Okay. First of all, that should be a fumble. Second of all, what? This is going to get eaten up by number 11. Oh, we actually blocked him this time. That's good. But 66 came in with nobody blocking him. Unbelievable. All right, here we go. 3rd and 8. Can Ward run away again? He does. He's open. Can he get upfield? He can. He's going to actually juke out the corner as well. He's going to get down to the 7-yard line. So, getting Ward involved in the passing game, which is phenomenal. I would like to get him involved more just in general, like I've been saying, because he is probably our home run hitter if we had one, to be quite honest. So, it's what we got to work with here. See what we can do here. Can we hand it off? We can. Truman is going to fight down to the 1-yard line. Blackburn's back in here. I might just give it to him. They're light up front with linebackers, and we bounce right into the hands of one. This is definitely a go for it situation here. I don't know if the play call is the right call. We're going to audible to a fullback dive. And Blackburn bounces off a tackler and gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Norse. We go down, we answer the touchdown, the quick touchdown drive after the turnover on downs by UMass. And then we go 15 plays and take 7 minutes off the clock and to score a touchdown. That is insane. 15 plays is crazy. We kick it deep. They're going to run it out. I don't know why the CPU does this so frequently. They never get to like the 15-yard line. It's insane. But, I mean, they went 52 yards in 2 plays last possession, so. And they almost just went 92 on 1, so. All right, defense, come on. You've been the strong suit of our team all year long. We got to continue here. Make a play here. Gonna throw it out. Atwater Wells gets out there. Only a gain of 2. Man, Atwater Wells is slow. Holy, oh boy. Little draw play. He's going to juke us out. He's going to get just destroyed, though. Whew. What a hit. Don't mind it that it was after like a 27-yard gain, but what a hit. Stopped running with him because I thought the drag route was coming, or the dig route was coming, and it didn't. It was that sit route. Golly. UMass just rolling down the field again on us here. Throw that. Atwater Wells, brother. We're sitting right there, man. I hate mine. So if you haven't been here, because I complained about it a little bit, if you haven't been here for a while, my controller my left analog stick, for whatever reason, is broken. So when I say that I sky punt it all the time, it's because the analog stick is pretty much doing whatever it wants, even when I try to control it. So like there's times where people will just run straight forward because that's what the analog stick feels like it's doing, and we need to jump that and take that the other way. I do have 2 other controllers, but right now it's just like not connecting to the Xbox, and I don't have... We blocked it. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. We had 2 guys have the opportunity to pick it up and just take it, and we just couldn't. But they just won't connect. I don't have the cord to like manually connect it to the Xbox, so it's quite annoying at this point in time. Do we have the arm strength? Please, thank you. Go wide open, make some move on number 1. Number 1 has got juked out twice now. And we are now just like that on the other side of the 50. O'Neal has just enough speed to get outside the D end. We're going to use our first timeout. I mean, I could just take 2 clock off as well, but just kind of give us a little bit of breathers here. O'Neal again is going to be inside, or to the 25, I should say. See what we can do here. Nothing. Get sacked. Love it. God. Getting a touchdown here would be absolutely massive. They do start with the ball. So if we get a touchdown, the feel is way different, being 14 to 7 opposed to 10 to 7 or 7 to 7, quite frankly. We are so slow in and out of our routes. It's unbelievable. All right, field goal here at the end of half. Need it. Need it. Kicks up, kicks good. Defense, if you get a stop here, that would be phenomenal. That would be absolutely phenomenal. We're going to bring pressure and sit in zones. I don't know if I like this. Well, I would like it a lot more if I just didn't overcommit to the counter, because it would have been a tackle for loss, but here we are. Pick up a 7 there by their running back on the first play of the second half. It's a screen pass. I just keep bumping into people, and it's going to turn into a touchdown. Just a ping pong ball on the way to get to the screen pass. I read it almost immediately and just couldn't get out there because A, we're too slow. B, I'm a ping pong ball on people when I hit them. So quick drag route to their tight end, and we are there to put a kibosh to it pretty quickly. They go empty, so 5 wide here for the Minutemen. They're going to hit the crossing route, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and 5. We need to bring pressure here. Need to bring pressure. Hit as he throws, and we come back and make the play. Oh, if he would have caught that, I would have been so mad. Defense, once again, it gets to the other side of the 50, and they just sure up. I just don't. It's almost a guarantee at this point, just like death and taxes. Just a guarantee that the team's gonna get to the other side of the 50, but that's okay. Like, it's just so odd to me. So odd to me. I really just want to give this to Blackburn and let him roll. 17 for 87 yet again for Blackburn. I mean, he's just been the catalyst here the last month of the season. We're going to go ahead and keep this one, though. We're going to give O'Neal some of the yardage here. Just get his confidence up a little bit. which he needs because the freshman has had a rough year for sure. Blackburn, 11 just magnetizes to him. That's tough. 2nd and 6. Do we take the shot? No, we don't. We don't take the shot. Would I like to? Yes. Yes, I would. Is it smart? No. No, it is not. O'Neal yet again is going to pick up a good chunk of yards. And we're just kind of rolling now. A little bit. We'll see if we can continue that. Rocket toss out to Endicott. Can we set the edge? We do. If Ashton was going to be able to hold that for a split second longer, we would have been one-on-one with the safety, trying to get the angle to the end zone. Endicott, again, he's not going to have as much space this time to actually lose yardage, which I didn't think it was going to be a loss of yardage situation, but there it was. I thought we were going to at least get back to the line, but 2nd and 11. We're coming up on just 4 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. Our first possession of the 2nd half. We got it. Why are we not blocking that guy? All right, this is definitely the look that we want for this play. Endicott just does not have the speed. What the heck is that? Gonna go ahead and kick a field goal. Gonna go up 6. 13-7. That was perfect. He's just tired. Why didn't Ward stay in one more play? That is tough. If that was Ward, we again one-on-one with the safety. 2 plays there where we could have been one-on-one with the safety, and we just end up not picking up the blocks that we probably should have. They get to the 22 this time. See what we can do defensively. Like I mentioned, up 6. We're going to drop it off to the running back. We come up, make the tackle. They drop it. So, Ray comes in, pass deflection. Love it. 30 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. They're going to hand it off. Ray in the backfield. 2 great plays to start this drive, this defensive possession for Jared Ray. Now he's on fire. Let's see if he can make a 3rd one. Are they going to run the screen pass? We're going to run with that. We're going to... Why is that completed? Like, why is that a completion? We had everything just absolutely on lock there. And they get bailed out by EA. Absolutely ridiculous. Atwater comes in and makes the play in the backfield. Get him closer to the line here. Ray makes another tackle on this possession. I am irate at that play. Let's make the tackle. It's 4th and inches. They're going to kick a field goal from here. What the heck is the field goal logic for the CPU? I just don't understand it. It kicks up. It's going to be good. I mean, by a mile. And they punted from the 38 before. Like, I just don't understand it. Just don't get it. So, 13-10 after the bogus reception on that drive. Can we get over it, and can we drain a lot of this clock? Last week we had a 7-play drive. Is that something that we can do yet again? Because that would leave them with under 2 minutes left in the game. So, can we find a way? Going to get it to Endicott. He's going to juke to the inside. Number 4 does a really good job. And we are now down in a 3rd and 3 situation. Coming up on probably honestly the last play of this quarter. We're going to keep it with O'Neal. We're just going to go down. I don't want no fumbles with any ridiculous things. So we went down. That's going to be the last play of the 3rd quarter. 13-10 here at home. Obviously, getting a touchdown here, getting a stop, that gives us a chance for the 17-point blowout win. But the 10-point win is like a secure win or something like that. So something that we need to continue to push for here early in the building of Luther, right? We just got to make sure that we're trying to get recruits on campus. We're trying to get them to games where we should be able to win, right? And that's going to be, the should be able to win is going to start after this year, because it's just such a wild card with how bad this team is. As Endicott, no, Blackburn, brother, just go make that block. Oh, if he has that block, we are still running. That is so disappointing. Blackburn, he doesn't block, and then we reward him, and then he fumbles. Oh, jeez. Oh, they're reviewing it. He didn't fumble. There we go. That's good. We have dominated the time of possession, too, by the way. We have like 16 minutes to their, like, 6. Just absolutely hilarious. All right, we got Ward on the counter option this time. We get it to him. Go. Makes the guy go to the inside. Does Ward have the speed? He does not have the speed to get to the end zone, but he does get us down to the 6-yard line. So, again, trying to get him involved a little bit more, but it's just the nature of the triple option. Everybody touches it as Blackburn gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Norse. Did our job. Now it's a 10-point game. Can the defense get a stop and get us the ball back? That is the question. Now, the last month or so, right, like I mentioned, once we got into MAC play, outside of the Toledo game, the defense has been absolutely phenomenal. Has there been plays that really frustrate me? Oh, 100%. But they have been phenomenal. So, can we rely on them once again? And we get home. We get a sack. The ball's still out. We get a strip sack into the end zone for a touchdown. Did he get the sack and the recovery? The man, Jared Ray, with the defensive touchdown. He is a absolute menace. I don't know if he got the forced fumble. We'll have to check after the game, but what a turn of events. Now all of a sudden it's a 17-point game already, and defense, we can't change anything defensively. We got to continue to stay aggressive. We're not going to just like sit back and let them do their thing now, right? Because that's when we start giving up a boatload of points. We got to continue to be aggressive. We got to continue to do the things that we typically do. We cannot lay off the gas pedal. Oh, we tackled the running back. He didn't have it. Tight end, he has been a problem today. That's like his 7th catch, I think. But stay true to who we are. Stay true. Go out to the tight end, and who else but Ray there? Oh, that's only his 5th catch. I swear he had more. All right. We're going to act like we're blitzing here with Ray, and then we're going to drop right into this throw. They're going to take a shot. Can we please make a play on the ball? Both of them are there. It is an incomplete pass. 3rd down. We are going to be ultra aggressive here. We're bringing Woo as well. And we get home. Jared Ray, another sack. I'm assuming he got the sack the first time as well. and they're going to go for it. They feel like they're in a position where they got to. The only issue with this is if they don't get it, right, or when they don't get it, we don't have a lot of field to... the tight end's wide open, and he overthrows him. I don't think I've ever seen the QB miss that throw. Or the QB. The CPU missed that throw, but every time on fourth down we have an open receiver, we miss it. Riley Blackburn is hurt. Oh, criminy. And it stops the clock. Oh, my God. All right, here we go. He's a fullback. He's going to pick up yards. He picked up a lot of yards. Holy. We're going to just keep Truman for right now. Riley Blackburn is a 65 overall fullback, which is crazy because he's unreal. He is unreal. All right, we just got to take care of it. We want to make sure we run down as much clock as possible. But here's the other thing, too, right? If we punch this thing in, that was wide open. Why did it take so long to... As I was saying, if we get into the end zone, it gets us a 24-point lead, right? Gives us a little bit less to worry about in the aspect of the blowout win on the defensive side of things. So we'll see if we can punch it in here. I don't like how that guy is just continuing. 14's continuing to creep out there. But he dives in. Can Endicott get to the corner? He does. He fights through a tackle and gets into the end zone. 7-4-7. Touchdown, Norse. Only 7 carries for 51 yards. If he's had his normal carries, he would probably be over the century mark. The biggest reason is some of the load options we've been keeping with O'Neal, right? Kind of getting him a little bit of confidence, getting him some stats on the stat sheet. But Endicott has been very efficient, 7 for 51. I mean, yeah, that's over 7 yards per carry. So just something to keep our mind on for sure. Okay, are they just giving up here? It's 2:50 left, and they're down 24, and they're handing it off. Interesting. Ran with the tight end dig. They come down back to the hook route, which is whatever. Oh, I do not like this in 5 wide. Can the front four get us? Yeah, point him out. Point him out like he's coming on a blitz, because he's not. Go underneath the number 7 yet again. It's going to be the 2-minute timeout. Maybe. Are they going to be able to get another playoff? Yeah, they probably are. Yeah, I ran with the deep route because I knew our linebacker wouldn't. I knew the one that was supposed to wasn't going to, so I took the corner route. That would have been disastrous. 2-minute timeout, 3rd and 4. Oh, they're wide open in the middle of the field. Getting down to about the 30-yard line. Again, that touchdown is huge because even if they score here, right, the only issue would be if they go for 2, which they probably will. And then that would make it a 16-point game, not a 17-point game. So something that we got to try to avoid. But at this point, it's EA under 2-minute drill, so they're more than likely going to score. So can we get home? We get a sack. Thank you. And a Jared Ray for the 3rd time today. What a performance here under the lights at home with recruits in attendance. Okay, why is he getting so many yards? I didn't commit to the pass. Why? What? Okay, here we go. We're fine. Take the middle away. Okay. Just ran right away from our guy. Okay, this is the big one here. We cannot allow them. Bring pressure. Bring pressure. Incomplete. Thank you. All right. Onside kick. Let's just get this and get out of here. And that is going to be the game. They have 2 timeouts. It's not going to be enough. Phenomenal result. Love it. All right, let's check the stats here. Defensively is what I really want to know. It's 4 for 670. Okay. It's completing passes. I love it. 24 for 121 and 2 touchdowns for Blackburn. Endicott averaged 7.1. O'Neal 8 for 41, averaged 5.1. Truman came in and averaged 5.3. Ward averaged 8.6. We just dominated up front. Ward with 28 more yards as well. What did that just say? 10 pancake blocks. What? That's insane. Jared Ray, 9 tackles, 5 for loss, 3 sacks. Gold had 7 tackles for 1 for loss. Clay was 6 tackles as well. Wells with multiple tackles for loss at 2. Snyder got in on a sack, and Raisman and Wells shared a sack as well. No interceptions today. Forced fumble. Jared Ray forced it. He recovered it, and he had a touchdown. Love it. What a job by the Norse. That is going to wrap up the episode. We will touch base on the recruiting aspect of things next episode as well. We're winding down. The last 2 games will be played in the next episode. Can we get to 6-6 and become bowl eligible? Right? Can we get that done? The way the defense is playing, it might be a possibility, but we'll have to see next episode. I greatly appreciate your support. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, drop a like. It is greatly, greatly appreciated. As always, I hope you have a good day. I hope you had a great day. Spread the word. Peace.